Does it ever feel like you're a marketing professional just speaking into the void? Well, with LinkedIn ads, you can know you're reaching the right decision makers. You can even target buyers by job title, industry, company, seniority, skills. Wait, did I say job title yet? Get started today and see how you can avoid the void and reach the right buyers with LinkedIn ads. We'll even give you a $100 credit on your next campaign. Get started at linkedin.com/results. Terms and conditions apply.
This is Paige, the co-host of Giggly Squad. I use Uber Eats for everything, and I feel like people forget that you can truly order anything, especially living in New York City. It's why I love it. You can get Chinese food at any time of night, but it's not just for food. I order from CVS all the time. I'm always ordering from the grocery store. If a friend stops over, I have to order champagne. I also have this thing that whenever I travel, if I'm ever in a hotel room, I never feel like I'm missing something because I'll just Uber Eats it. The amount of times I've had to Uber Eats hair items like hairspray, deodorant, you name it, I've ordered it on Uber Eats. You can get grocery, alcohol, everyday essentials in addition to restaurants and food you love. So in other words, get almost anything with Uber Eats. Order now. For alcohol, you must be legal drinking age. Please enjoy responsibly. Product availability varies by region. See app for details.
Ever wonder what your lashes are destined for? The cards have spoken. Maybelline New York Mascara does it all. Whether you crave fully fan lashes with Lash Sensational, big, bold volume from the Colossal, a dramatic lift with Falsies Lash Lift, or natural-looking volume from Great Lash, your perfect lash future awaits. Manifest your best mascara today. Shop Maybelline New York and discover your lash destiny. Shop now at Walmart.
What's my man who made the intro? Mr. John Casey. What's my man who made the intro? Mr. John Casey. You know what I'm saying? That's gotta be a white man to name the show.
Better wait here. I'll be back in 10 minutes.
10 minutes is a long time to be away from it. Peace, love, and blessings is all I'm after. Beautiful women, good cushion, a whole lot of laughter. Designer linen to stay dapper, then cap it off with a fly-ass caption to go. These moments we capture. Life is a blessing, every L is a lesson. If you really believe in God, then why the F is you stressing? I'm Shaka Zulu in the full booth. Just trying to build an ecosystem like the so-called Jews do. It's the Culture Uncut podcast, and I'm back with my brothers here.
You already know the campaign, man. No man can, the wet man can. President of Wet Lives Matter, cause if it ain't wet, then it don't even matter. Play me my theme music.
Hang out a little bit, man. Everybody that's hanging out with us, make sure y'all engage. Vibe with us a little bit. Ducking the self-hate and don't care who discriminate. I determine my fate, only the real gonna relate. It's the Culture Uncut podcast. I'm getting with the family here. Yeah, we are back at it, man. It's the Culture Uncut podcast.
My man Casanova over there on the West Coast.
I should tell like how you
kicking the vibes.
So he brought this shit. And I could tell like how you respond. He brought this shit.
Top of the top or bottom of the bottom, however you know, wherever coast you on. It's the Coach Uncut podcast, and we back, man. Thanksgiving Eve. Brody filling in for Treyway. What's up with it? Y'all feeling
What's going on with you?
Yeah, man. Beautiful day to be alive, man. How you feeling, Casanova? You good?
Man, I was feeling good until, man, I got into these Facebook beefs with people, bro, about homeless people and stuff, man. Like, boy, that's a touchy subject for me, dog.
Yeah, you stay in homeless beef, man. We gotta get you out of the homeless, quarrels. It's bigger battles to fight, man.
Like, how many buildings we gonna build for them, bro? I keep telling y'all, it's 4 types of homeless, man. 4 types of homeless. First group of homeless people is the drug addicts. That's the largest group. The drug addicts and substance abuse addicts. Those are the largest group. The second group is the people that are fell on hard times. Or no, I'm sorry. The second group is mentally ill. They're the mentally ill. Those people, because they closed down a lot of state hospitals that treated these people. They
So
used
they
to
need
house these
buildings.
people.
What are you talking about?
No, they closed down the state hospitals. You need to open them back up. You know what I'm saying? You need to funnel that money. They closed it down and used that money for other things. The third is the people that's like falling on hard times in between stuff. They lost a job or something chaotic came up or they was in the house and situations happen. But those people get back on their feet when they go through the system. And it's not overnight, but because the system is clogged up by the first two groups. And then the fourth group is just the people that just want to be homeless, bro. They just want to be homeless. They don't care what you do for them, whatever. So until people get real with that stuff, man, and realize that that's what they're dealing with and learn how to treat it. The first group, the drug users, like they don't want to. You're not really going to be able to treat them until they want to get treated. You can't help people that don't want to help themselves, right? Some people want to use drugs, things like that. You can offer them all the rehabs you want, but what happens when they get back out? You know what I'm saying? They go right back to it. And a lot of people refuse to go into those treatment centers because they have to give up drugs, you know, as part of the treatment.
Hey, bro, this is like when you say when you get to work in the morning, you say, man, how was your day?
Jeez, Louise, my boy didn't give a whole dissertation on homeless.
Yeah.
Man,
that coworker you hate to ask, you ask them how was their weekend, and they just go on and on about a tangent. You be like, bro, like just tell me it was
How
great.
was your day?
I was hoping you was gonna say living the dream and keep it pushing. Like just
you know,
thought you was gonna keep it pushing. Oh, man, got active with the answer.
Now I'm stuck, bro.
Yeah, we good though.
Nah, it's all love, man. I'm not, bro. We got money to send to Ukraine everywhere else, billions of dollars, bro. Build all the buildings, man. Help Americans first. However they want to choose.
We spending it though. That's the thing.
They may say we spending billions. That's why we got Elon come do the efficiency. You know, make sure bread being spent right. Jay Stubbins, I see you in the comments, man. Happy Thanksgiving, my dude.
You know it, Jay, because I'll keep getting taxed. They keep wanting to raise my tax. These boys just lost 40-something billion trying to fight the homeless here. And they create how you spend 40-something billion to fight homeless and you increase the homeless population by 33%. The math ain't mathing.
It ain't mathing, but we gotta do basic bars, then we'll get into the show a little bit, man.
What the homeless ever did to you, man?
It's a homeless dude done took his old lady in the past.
I'm saying something.
We gotta get to the root of this, man. You let that homeless dude beat.
Yeah,
something happened. We'll get to the bottom of it eventually, man. We've been doing this show for a while now, and then we run into homeless beef often. All right, let's get into it. Peace, love, and blessings is all I'm after. A beautiful woman, good cushion, a whole lot of laughter. Designer linen to stay dapper, then cap it off with a fly-ass caption to go with these moments we captured. Life is a blessing. Every L is a lesson. If you really believe in God, then why the F is you stressing? I'm Shaka Zulu in the FUBU, and we just trying to build this ecosystem and this brotherhood like the so-called Jews do. It's the Culture Uncut podcast, and I'm with my brethren, fellas.
Man, what it do, man? It's your boy DJ Noah Fresh. Like always, I got my people with me, man. And we in here.
What's goody? It's your boy DJ A Brody, filling in for my man's Trey.
Trey Way.
You gotta do the head motion.
Yeah,
you got
it. Filling in for my man Trey. You know what I'm saying? But it's always good to tap in with y'all fellas, man. How everybody living?
We was live on Facebook. I don't know what happened. Oh, we look going good, bro.
You got kicked off Facebook?
Yeah, you know how that go. But we all good.
All good. Yeah, I like that Facebook audience, but we're gonna make it happen regardless, man. What y'all got cooking for the week, man? Anything special going on? What's your Thanksgiving vibes been like heading up to it? So many questions for me to ask y'all boys, man. Was it Friendsgiving popping in y'all personal life? Like, what's the vibes like? November. We falling.
It was some Friendsgiving. I didn't show up. I ain't never heard of that. This is my first year hearing. When they started that Friendsgiving. When they started that, I
went to my first one about 6 years ago.
Oh, I got invited to one, and yeah, I don't leave my house, bro.
You didn't go?
Nah. Didn't go, bro.
Introvert vibes. You ain't really feeling it.
Yeah, once I get home, man. Once I cross that threshold, bro. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Y'all come to me. I ain't coming to y'all.
I guess it just depends on the last Friendsgiving I went to. Got invited to one this year, but I guess not enough. It was not enough couple situations in the friend group, so it turned into an all women's Friendsgiving on this end. So my partner who was hosting, his wife was hosting it rather. He hit me up about sliding through just to hang out with him with no other dudes. So I kind of backed out of that. No, actually, I ended up going to Gainesville for a football game. I would have went and hung out with my boy, but ended up going to Gainesville with my son to check out a football game. So I missed that kind of a Friendsgiving. Wasn't a real Friendsgiving, but I guess the friend groups matter, bro. Like we're older now, so like it ain't like a bunch of single dudes hanging out. Like I don't want to be with a bunch of single dudes on no holiday, no Friendsgiving. They're just giving out goofy vibes. But if the friend group, there's a lot of couples in the friend group, I'm with it. I'm with doing a little potluck, something off, theme of regular Thanksgiving food. That's another thing too. I don't want to show up for the same type of food that's about to be at Thanksgiving. We gotta theme it out, Italian or something like that, a little different. You just gotta add some spice to it. But I ain't mad at it. I just haven't been to one in about 3-4 years because I guess our friend groups, a lot of breakups happen.
Yeah, that's nasty, right?
Yeah.
You know what's nasty is you just got cool with the dude, and the dude pretty freaking cool, man.
Right.
And then they got to break up, and then now you got to choose a side.
My boy out of there.
He don't even get to come to the events. Like you gotta choose who you bring to the events and stuff. And you're like, dang, I just started liking the dude. First, I ain't like nobody in here, and then the one dude I like, y'all done took him from me.
Yeah, now you gotta go on more bro dates with the new dude.
Yeah, to get to know him. But then I really don't want to get to know him because I feel like I'm shysting my homeboy. You know what I'm saying?
I'm definitely gonna hate. You know what I'm saying? If my dog, new dude come around, he gotta earn some stripes.
Yeah, you gotta vet him.
Gotta vet him. You hit any Friendsgiving, Brody? What's the vibe like?
So for me, my little bro coming through, he pulling up from San Diego. Nice. A couple of partners from work. We ain't on shit for real. I'm cooking, so I'll be up all through the night, whipping, flipping the yam. Got the turkey, the ham, the dressing, the potato salad, like the whole nine from.
Oh, so you're away from the crib. You're away from home a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So for me, I kind of create, the whatever the vibe is going to be is like kind of what I said, unless I choose to go to the crib or whatever. So I stay home this year and just chill, man. Just relax. We're going to catch these games and sip a little something and see what happens.
Who playing? I didn't even know who playing, bro.
Garbage games. It's 3 garbage games. It's Dallas and the Giants.
What?
Yeah, it's one.
They got to pay me to watch that.
Packers and somebody.
Traditional teams.
Yeah, the Packers is the last game. That's the only one that's about something. Them first 2 is terrible.
Yeah, that's what's up with it.
I'm trying
what
to.
You got planned for the actual day? We know you ain't doing. You introverted on Thanksgiving. What you got planned for tomorrow, Nova?
Just go hang out with family, bro. Just go pull up. Family say don't bring no. They don't say they don't bring nothing. They just say pull up. I was like, what?
I like that type of host.
But nah, you know what I did? I went hit up Sam's today. Got the big old stack of to-go containers, the clamshells. Got them joints. The real deal to-go plates. You know what I'm saying? So.
How long are you snacking on and eating on Thanksgiving food?
So what I do, how I do it is broken down, right? It's a process. It's a process. So
you got a system.
I get the food that I'm actually gonna eat for for the next 3 days. I have that, I eat it. The other food that I'm gonna save for later, because it's a process, I freeze. I put in Tupperware and I put it in a freezer so that I can stretch it. You know what I'm saying?
Like Coke.
Yeah, just stretch it out, bro. You can't just leave it in the refrigerator, bro, for like 7 days. Nah.
What do you
3 days.
what foods are you freezing though? Like, give me some more.
I freeze all the turkey, the dressing. I freeze everything. Like everything the yams, everything get frozen. And then what you do when you warm it up, you put it in the microwave with a cup of
Tell
water.
old lady ain't cooking, boy.
With a cup of water, and let that water moisturize that food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So where you at on your big back journey? You still doing the no sugar thing? Like where you at with the sweets and all of that stuff? Because I know the cake's gonna be popping tomorrow.
So man, I had this conversation with Trey today, man. I might fold. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. Tomorrow they're gonna lay them pecan pies out, bro.
Yeah.
I'ma fold. I'ma fold like a napkin. So I was like, bro, it's stupid to me. This is stupid to me. I've done good. I'm 46 days in. I done good, bro. But I'm a man at the end of the day. And
what I gotta do with the pies and cakes?
Nothing.
Bro, I don't. Bro, this is the holiday. They don't cook like this. They don't cook like this.
You gave us a whole bunch of additives. Nothing.
So I'm telling you,
I'm a man first. Before anything, I am a man.
I'm an American.
So the first, I'm gonna restart it on January 1st, bro.
Okay, hit it up.
First 75. First 75 remix.
Siesta.
You taking like a whole month and a half pause.
Armistice.
Nah, because it lines up with the new year, new me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
New year, new me, new food.
No doubt.
You know what I do?
New gym.
You know, I've been looking at. I actually gonna go to this gym with the kids, man. These trainers. It's called D1 Training up in here in Temecula. I've been paying for a membership for that for a couple months, bro. I had to go pause it. I was like, wait, whoa, when I signed up for this? I signed up for it back in July before they built it, and now it's built. But $200 a month, and it's unlimited training for the kids and myself, so they can do sports training like for agility, things for the sports that they're playing. So that's unlimited.
Okay.
So that's what I like. I'm like, man, I could just throw them there every day.
You gotta use that.
Yeah, every day for a week.
$200 a month. You just can't let that just be vibing a little bit.
I know, but I forgot about it. I forgot about it because it was football season. So I kind of forgot about it. But now we paused it. Now football season over with. And it's like a whole family deal. So the whole family gets to go utilize the gym as much as they want.
Nice.
For $200. So I could do specific training. I get a personal trainer. It's all included in that price.
Nice.
So
I was like,
yeah, get them some. I ain't gotta go pay these individual trainers already. And they got like professional D1. Like they got some professional former pro athletes in there that do the training and stuff. So we'll see what it's working with.
Already, man. Yeah. I ain't got a whole lot of plans tomorrow. Going over to the wife uncle's hosting. He's actually in the same neighborhood as us, so I ain't got to go far away. He ain't even a mile away, bro. It's about 700 feet away.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, that's love, man. I rocks with the uncle a little bit too. A cool dude. So going over there, kick it. Might jump up in the morning. I was gonna go train with my son in the morning, but bro, I fell in the kitchen right before this show. I told Nova, bro, I was
old people shit. Old people. Man,
my daughter spilled some lemonade and she mopped the floor like it's her first time ever mopping, bro. It's soaking wet. No, it's soaking wet.
Oh,
so I'm running in the kitchen. I'm setting up the podcast tonight. I done set my camera up, my lights up, and then I'm sitting down, hitting the cush, vibing out, relaxing a little bit. And I remember, like, I got a pizza in the oven for my son. So I jump up to go, I'm running to go cut it off because I don't want to burn it. I'm real just not using the timer on the oven, none of that. Ain't being responsible with the features of the oven. So I'm running in there to make sure I ain't burn it. Bro, I turned the corner, dog. I'm telling you, I felt like it was a cartoon. Like my feet went up high in the air.
Oh no!
I landed all crazy. Yeah, like I was in real turmoil. pain for a good 20 minutes before we started this show, bro. Yeah. But it's all good, man. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Like, it's not really my day for like food and whatnot because I got a real disciplined diet that I just live off of. But just being around family, man. I've been spending time with the fam all week. Everybody's out of school, wife working from home. It just be the vibes, bro. Like this time of the year, so it ain't about none of the pagan holidays and whatever may be going on. It just be more just spending time with family, having that downtime to kick it a little bit, man. So been having a good time just kicking it, relaxing with the fam.
Man, I was watching on Instagram, somebody posted a video of it was like 1989 Thanksgiving, and it just kind of made me tear up, bro, because man, the old folks really kept it together, bro. Like
100%.
Grandma, man, just coming over, you waiting on everybody to walk in the house and stuff. Everybody, it's like a fashion show. You know what I'm saying? They got their best outfit on. They walking in, and it's just love. Everybody
about to stun on your cousins.
Yeah, and then the like the grand entrance is the family that live out of town. They didn't showed up. Everybody been waiting. Is they coming? Is they coming? You know what I'm saying? Because the parents knew, so they kept it quiet. You ain't have cell phones. You ain't have social media, so you don't know who's showing up.
Right.
And next thing you know, you get that call. Hey, come look who here. And
you go down.
Better playing the game, and you hear, oh, such and such here. Like, oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's my cousin from Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah, when the grandmas, my grandma passed and just changed a lot of those vibes, man. Like my grandma. Yeah, she just kept it together. Everybody gravitated toward her house for every single holiday. Whether it was Christmas, 4th of July, it didn't matter what holiday it was. We knew it was going to grandma's house on my dad's side every single time. And we knew family was going to gravitate towards it. And once my grandma passed away, I had some aunts trying to keep it alive, and they're trying to bring it back now. But it's just tough, man. I think that's just overall in America, that family vibe is kind of lost its luster a little bit. It ain't just like, I know we all personally can say this, but collectively, if you talk to like the average American, like it ain't what it was in the 80s, 90s when we were kids, man. We got to bring that feeling back.
Bro. Not even, bro. Just coming in with them big coats, on, and they got their little pies or whatever they brought over. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it's lit, bro. Y'all go out there, ride the bikes and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, let's go out here, bro. Let me show you.
I just like the groups of people. Like like where everybody kind of like vibe is. You got the card players, the domino. That's a group. They talking shit. They in a corner. That's a thing. Then you got the gamers, the Sega, the Super Nintendo, PlayStation crowd. They all somewhere. The smokers, we about to go to the store. We about to walk somewhere. We about to walk somewhere. You already know what they doing. It's like everybody break up into their little group, and it was just you knew what it was. Like,
no doubt, man. Good old days, brother. The good old days, man. You always had that cool uncle that's gonna show up. He got the handing out money. You know what I'm saying? Like he the player. Like either player or the hustle, whatever it is. He ain't got no kids. He bringing them type of vibes, bro. It's just good old times, bro.
That was my Uncle Nelson, man. Shout out Uncle Nelson. Shout out Uncle Ricardo, man. That was just 2 player cats, man. They was just player, bro. You never know when they gonna show up, but when they show up, they making a grand entrance. They showing love, man, and then they just hyping you up, giving you so much confidence. You know what I'm saying? Just speaking game to you. You like,
how it was when you got older and you started bringing girls around though? Like, how was your uncles and vibes to them when you started bringing like the girls you dating and shit?
Hey, when they give you that dap, I see your nephew.
He's telling you
when they make their way over towards you, and go, hey, nephew, what's going on? What you got here? And they go, what you got here, nephew?
Yeah.
I see you. How you doing, beautiful? You already know. If they don't make their way over to you and you got to go seek them out, bro, trash. Send that one back.
I'm finna tell you regardless. So if it's heat, he finna tell you it's heat. And if it's not heat, he finna tell you who ain't got no heat. Hey, I see you, nephew, doing your thing. You see what what Tom got over there? Like,
well, boy got trash.
Bro brought some mid to the house. Hope you
Don't
don't
you
hit that
ever
row.
come here. Ever bring that one back. Ever.
We can't duplicate that into the family genes right there, son. You gotta like clean that up a little bit. What's your you had Thanksgiving etiquette on the list. So give me some Thanksgiving etiquette, what you got cooking.
Man, just before you go for seconds, make sure don't pile up your plate.
Well, y'all ain't got a lot of food at y'all house.
Hold on. Let me frame it like this. Look at the layout.
Yeah.
Know who the eaters are, the people that's gonna eat a lot, and the people that's not. Let them go first, and don't stack your plate high on the first one.
Usually the women kids go first.
Yeah.
I was just about to ask, like, what's the order of precedent in how we feeding?
Kids and older people go first.
And then your old lady making your plate. That's the type of vibes you on?
Now I'm gonna get my plate, bro, because I gotta pile it up, dog. I gotta.
You just said people ain't piling it up. Well,
no, I go last. I go last.
He literally telling people not to pile their plate up.
So I can pile mine up.
I'm gonna pile my plate up.
It's very hypocritical. It's a mess. That's why I go last. I look. But see, Ty, I just gotta make sure I beat Ty. Bro, like, he gonna clean the house. Him and my nephew Shoe Bear, they gonna clean house.
Shoe Bear, what a name!
He gonna clean house. They the trash cans, dog. They cleaning up everything. If it was good, you better before they go back. You better go back up there and go get it before they make a beeline for it because it's gone.
I respect that. What was I about to ask you? I was about to ask you a good question, and it slipped in my mind now. Dang, I had a good one for you.
Shit, my uncle. Look, what's your etiquette on, Brody?
I would say like definitely the women and children, the older people. If I got I like to make my own plate too because I'm kind of picky with the way that I particularly probably like attack Thanksgiving or something like that because I might go sweets first.
Sweets first is wild.
Just to see, because I rarely eat like sweet potato pie and stuff like that. I usually only eat it like this time of the year.
What?
Yeah. When do you just eat sweet potato pie like randomly, or you baking them randomly like just 4th of July? You got a sweet potato pie?
You're right.
This is valid. All this is valid.
Yeah, that's valid. You got that one, Brody.
Yeah. So I literally so it's like those type of sweets before it get gone and everybody done get to messing up the way they cutting the pies and slicing it and it ain't symmetrical like it should be. Like, man, who took this knife and carved out the pie, man? They done did a horrible job. So yeah, I might stash my banana pudding, peach cobbler,
man, that banana pudding,
all of that first. Yeah, I get that. I beat everybody because I know what they gonna do. They gonna wait to the end and 2 pies under the aluminum foil. Ain't nobody even seen a pound cake gone. Like, come on, man, y'all, you disrespectful.
So, do you let your food touch?
It depends. It depends on what food.
Yeah, right. The yams got to touch the greens.
Yeah,
yams, greens, macaroni and cheese combination of touching each other is like creme de la creme for me. Personally.
You like a sweet salty.
Yeah. I like that mixture. Does it for me for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nah, my yams can't touch nothing.
Pause.
Ooh. Like, yeah, my yams can't touch nothing. The yams got to be separate. The green juice, I don't want the green juice to touch nothing. Like, that's irritating when I see the green juice. The dressing, mac and cheese,
segregated
and plate. If we got the beans, that can touch. And it's a difference between
what type
dressing.
Of beans?
Oh, you had those beans with the meat in it, the baked barbecue.
The baked beans
with the meat in it, yeah, with the ground meat and stuff. Oh, that's fine.
Poker beans and weenies.
Y'all be busting that down for Thanksgiving.
Sometimes, not every time.
Thanksgiving is wild.
Not every time.
Beanie.
Man, you mix that up. You put the turkey in there, strip the turkey down, and pour some gravy over it and mix it all together. Throw some cranberry sauce on there,
I was
bro.
about to say that dressing with the potato salad and the cranberry sauce.
Hey,
I don't do
touching.
cranberry sauce though. I can't do cranberry sauce though. I don't listen to you
The
say cranberry
candy,
sauce.
the jelly cranberry sauce, not the cranberries. You know, we ain't on none of that. But
the one in the can, right? The ocean spray, right?
yeah,
That look, bro, for years, bro. You know, just last year, bro, that was my first time ever eating cranberry sauce.
jelly.
Yeah, like period. I never ate it, bro. I always stayed away from it. I don't
What
know.
you
I
been
think,
doing?
bro, it didn't make sense to me. And then one day, somebody gave me a plate, and it had it on there, and I was like,
the
I
dressing
couldn't get
gotta
mad.
Oh, so you didn't make your plate that day, huh?
No, I ain't
You
make
let
my
somebody
plate
else
that
make
day.
it?
Yeah, 'cause I was at somebody else's house. I ain't
The
know
dressing gotta have the cranberry sauce.
Bro.
on it. Like
No, I got an auntie that makes some dressing. She might think it's disrespectful if you put some cranberry on. She make it so fire. I promise you, it's the best dressing you'll ever have. She go crazy with it, and she make a vegan version that's fire too. She go either way, bro.
I want to make a seafood dressing, bro. I'm gonna do that for Christmas. A seafood
Just
dressing.
experiment.
I got a recipe for it. I send it to you. No,
That's my pet peeve right there. Don't
Nah.
experiment on Thanksgiving.
no, I ain't
game
doing
day.
it for Thanksgiving.
It's game day. You can't show up with the new plays. Talking about we need to
No.
execute.
I ain't sure. No,
We running tried and true.
I'm gonna run it in between.
Dive. Everybody
Yeah,
know
dive, sweep. Pass on third. Long.
Yeah, we not getting innovative with the play calling on game day.
They trying to
send it
triple
to you.
reverses.
I'm gonna send y'all the recipe. But
Y'all still do chitlins?
I ain't never did chitlins
what do chitlins?
ever.
Why?
Hey, bro, it's a legit question. It's a
No,
legit
it
question.
is.
Bro.
People still do it. I've just never. I for one couldn't get it. Like my family eat chitlins. I couldn't do the smell, man. When they do the
crazy.
whole cleaning and boil it and all that. Oh man, like I have to leave.
I'm judging. I'm judging any family that has that. So if you invite me to your Thanksgiving and y'all have still doing slave food.
Yeah. It don't
What's
gotta
slave
be
food? Lay out slave food. Define slave
hog
food.
maul.
Yes.
Pig feet.
Yes.
Chitlins.
Hoppin' John.
What's the jowl? Whatever.
Jowl. What the hell is jowl?
It's like jaw, I think, but I think that's the way that they spell it, like JOWL, something like that.
All the scraps of animals.
It's all the meat that historically we as a people use to like season whatever we cooking with. So it's like, you letting the greens soak in this or whatever, but it's like, nah.
We don't need no pig neck.
Yeah, I'm straight. Tongue. Miss me.
We are free.
Yeah.
We are free, man. All right, what else we got on the docket, man? That was fun. Like, I love Thanksgiving. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
That's
One
the
of the
best
few
holiday,
holidays.
boy. That's the best holiday.
Yeah. I ain't celebrating none of the indigenous people getting whatever strife they had. That's not what we doing. We celebrating family and time out of work more than anything. You feel me?
Bring that plate
fellowship.
Bring that
fellowship.
Back.
Yeah, that's what we celebrating.
Hey, y'all got the uncle that say, "Bring me that plate out back."
Nah, my uncles just go get what they want out the kitchen, boy. They walk around that thing like kings, and dare somebody to say, "Don't get another plate."
Hey, so how do y'all do the Thanksgiving Day picture? So say the kids gonna have they boyfriend or girlfriend. Do you put them on the end, like the outsiders? You put them on the end because
they take the picture.
Yeah, I mean,
what are you talking
depending
about?
on what picture you going with. You know what I'm saying? Like what goes on social media and what we goes.
Yeah, that's what
family
they
album.
taking the picture.
Yeah.
We don't know how long term this is. Ain't nobody got time to be trying to mirror you out. We circling you on the app so you can disappear, hitting you with the magic. Yeah, that's
bro hungry.
Man,
dog,
he talking
dog
about
enjoy the
Thanksgiving.
show, man.
Yeah,
He
man.
talking about Thanksgiving, man. Make sure I get a
Shout
plate.
out dinner, man. He out here trying to be a part.
Y'all watching anything special on TV?
Man, I've been watching Lioness, bro.
I just started. I'm about episode 7 on season 1.
Bro,
somebody break it down for me. Let me hear what is this sorcery.
So she
ops Go ahead.
So she a CIA agent.
Okay.
And she build operators like female operators that insert into like countries. Like they basically go undercover and they assassins. She
Okay.
raised assassins. So the first season is about
Special op meet
the
missions and
CIA.
whatnot.
Yeah, the CIA. It's good, bro, because
What's
it's
the
like
network?
action. Paramount Plus.
Okay.
Paramount
Zoe
Plus.
Saldana is the leading actress in it.
Say
Yeah,
less.
Ooh, and she
Yeah.
showed some cheeks.
less.
She showed some cheeks. She showed cheeks
Say
in there.
less.
Yes.
She showed cheeks. Hey, watch season 2, bro. Wait till you see season 2.
I'm pacing I'm watching so much TV, and I don't realize, 'cause I like to figure out who writing what, right?
Yeah.
So the same guy that wrote Lion is Taylor Sheridan.
Mm-hmm.
He wrote Yellowstone, which I'm watching right now as well. They just dropped season 4.
Yeah,
I caught up on 1883, 1923. He wrote Tulsa King. He got a bunch right now. Another one called Landman with I'm forgetting my boy name. But he just in his bag. This dude is absolutely right. And it'd be MTV, Paramount. He switched networks, but he could just straight up write dope series, bro.
Is he black or white?
He white. He in his
bro.
bag.
He anti. Bro. He anti-government, bro.
He writing about real narratives. You know,
bro,
put it in entertainment, but it'd be real narratives.
The language. I was like, bro, hold on, this boy deep right now. I was like, bro,
He fine.
I was like, this is a deep moment right here. He talking some real live stuff. He was talking about the election before the election even happened. He was talking about the election.
Yeah.
I was like, man, hold on, bro. This boy spitting some real stuff.
Nah, he got a crazy, just creative bag of just series he's writing. You know, if you go down the lunch list, if you just check his name and go down his Rolodex of what he's putting out, just fire content, storylines. He's getting dope actors. They all vary. You know, you go from Kevin Costner to
Billy Bob Thornton.
Billy Bob Thornton is one that's in Landman.
Boy, he killing.
And then you got, like I said, Zoe Saldana in the Lioness, bro. He just in his bag, bro. So you just can't miss with anything he's writing right now. And I didn't even realize it. So I just searched. I was like, man, who's writing? I watched Lioness. I'm like, who wrote this? And I searched his name. You know, I'm searching Lioness, creator, producer, writer. His name came up. So I click on his Wikipedia, and I'm looking like, bro, this is all the stuff I like to watch. I'm like, oh, dog, good. And just start learning more about him. But he's definitely a dope creator, for sure.
He's spitting. I was sitting there like, and I meant to look him up, but I was just sitting there like mesmerized by the stuff they were saying and the characters, what they were saying, and how it's relating to current things. It's like current events. He's spitting the real. It is like no holds bar. I was like, bro, this is.
Have you watched 1883?
Not yet.
Go watch that joint. It's crazy. It's like the storytelling, like you're post slavery, right? A little bit there. So you're traveling across to the West Coast. Everybody's in search of this new opportunity, new land, gold, all that land. You know the vibes. And they running into the natives, a lot of beef, a lot of wars, but it gives it the pure unadulterated of what it was at those times. Bro, it was lawless as hell. Like, really, if you put up on somebody and you wanted their land, you could just murder them for their land. That's your land now, bro. That's how treacherous it was. It was no calling the police. Ain't no 911 to call to get you out of a situation. So I just thought it was dope, bro. Like, he just wrote it in such a true manner. It ended crazy, and it was super sad, but it was real how it really was at those times. And then I just finished 1923, so I just been working. I've been watching Yellowstone, but I wanted to watch the 2 prequels to get me, because I didn't know they had prequels to it when I first started Yellowstone. So it just made everything a little full circle.
Yeah, I'm about to go, because I love Yellowstone, bro. I love it. I just posted on a ranch out in Montana today, $78 million.
I seen it.
1,920 acres, bro. Beautiful, man. And most of it's flat. Man, yeah. Beautiful, dog.
No, it's gorgeous out there.
Yeah, I just always had a fascination with moving
that shit
to Montana,
look peaceful, bro.
I always just want 200 acres, but I'll take the 1,900. I'll take that.
Montana, Wyoming, that Northwest is like ultimately where I would love to just like call it a day.
Yeah, because I'm like this. I can always fly back. If I want to change the scenery, But I want to live somewhere, bro, and just
once
be
I get
at
out there,
peace.
it's a wrap. It's a
Cause
wrap.
I went to
bro, it's over. If I get out there, it's like I don't want social media. I'm unplugged. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
you going off the grid.
Yeah, straight roster man, living off the land. I just unplugging. Me, the land, real indigenous vibes, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me?
I want to shout out my boy last week, man. I went to Houston, man. Shout out Rail, man. I went to Rail Ranch, bro. My boy got a ranch, dog. Like horses, chickens. He's about to add goats, llamas. It's just he just living a dream, bro. He's living a dream, man. He wake up at 3 a.m, do his little routine. He go to sleep at 7:30 though. Boy, go to sleep early. But it's just, bro. He got everything. The F-250, the horses. Man, we out there just doing country shit, shooting guns in the backyard like it's nothing, bro.
He definitely unplugged. He going to bed at 7:30. He ain't in tune with what's going on in the world.
Nah, he chilling, man. He chilling. He cool with all his neighbors and stuff. They all cool. Everybody got their own thing going on. They share stuff. Like he bring them eggs. They bring them meat that they went if they go hunting or things like that, man. All kind of stuff, bro. It's just beautiful, man. It's just beautiful to wake up and you just in God's country. You know what I'm saying? It's just you just out there just chilling in nature, bro. I love that, man. I'm like, man, I gotta give me some land, bro. This freedom. That's freedom.
Yeah.
Nobody out there bothering you.
I'm lining up my Christmas around that too, and just heading up to the Smoky Mountains for Christmas, and same thing, trying to unplug, bro. I'm going to Tennessee, Gatlinburg area.
Oh yeah,
that's crazy.
I heard that's nice, man. I've been wondering,
bro. We've been watching the pictures, and the family. We've been on Instagram, just searching everything, looking up that area around Christmas time. Super snowy. The cabin resort area that we stay in is high up in the mountains. They giving us warnings with driving up there, but you can see the smoke out of your windows a little bit. It gets real smoky. This is about probably the 4th mountain area I've done for like a vacation. I love mountains. I love just nature, just escaping,
breathing. So, air,
yeah, bro, just unplugging a little bit. Your cell phone service be spotty. You feel me? You can tap in a little bit there to post your pictures, but I like to unplug and just be with, like I said, like with Thanksgiving vibes, just being with family, tapping in with nature.
Make sure you bring the Osmo, man.
100%. I got to. Going snow tubing. We're going to the Smoky Mountain, the Great Mountains out there in the Smoky Mountains. Check that out. Do a little tour. I plan on doing some trout fishing with my son. Try to catch some trout. Let's just tap into nature a little bit, bro.
You gonna have the waders on in the water with this?
Yeah. I ain't gonna fly fish.
But you gonna fly fish?
Oh, no, fly fish look like too much work for what I be trying to do.
You gotta get the
doing that
just right. You gotta get the bait. You gotta get the bait just right. Them boys be dressing the baits up. They be hand making the baits and stuff, boy.
I found an area where we could like this. Kind of like a fish farm area. It ain't a farm, but they make sure there's a lot of fish in there, So my son gonna think he raw when we get out there.
Stock.
Stock rivers and ponds a little bit, man. So we just snatching them out of there, take them, clean it up, cook it right there at the little cabin or whatever.
In the cast iron skillet, boy.
I don't know if they got that at the Airbnb we at, but we'll see.
They probably do.
I hope so.
They probably do. I'm gonna be.
What y'all think about the K-Dot, man? What you got going? Where you gonna be at? I like to hear what people gonna be at.
I'm be in Chicago, man.
Oh shit, you ain't unplugging at all in Chicago.
O-Block?
O-Block, going out there to holler at I gotta go do something for Dirk called me, man. Told me to go take care of something.
He told you press 1?
Huh?
I said he told you to press 1?
Yeah,
boy,
man.
Locked up.
Go down there and do some work for him. You know what I'm saying? Tie up some loose ends.
Tie up some loose ends. Hey, I don't know what he talking about in case the fans listening. Like, I am not tying up any loose ends. Do not involve
I ain't going to
me
Harris
in
Chicken.
case.
That John was.
I'm listening to my Will Smith CD. What is man talking about?
Whatsoever. What are you going to Chicago for?
My nephew graduating on boot camp.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go.
That's what's up.
Check him out, man. Go show him some support, man, and go see what it's snowing like a mug up there, bro.
But Chicago is different. I'm gonna be honest. I've been in some cold places. So I lived upstate New York in college. I played JUCO ball up there, Morrisville, up there by Syracuse, all of that, bro. We used to go to Canada on the weekends to vibe out a little bit. That's how far, bro. I'm gonna tell you something. Chicago, that wind coming off that lake. I went out there with the family. I would not go out there unless it's summertime shot going forward. Bro. That winter is different in Chicago.
Summertime shot was hell. Remember we went?
We went this summer. We went this summer, and it was, man, I was
100
like,
degrees, triple digits.
I thought Chicago. I've been there in the winter. It's extreme. That they don't call it the wind. I found out why they call it the Windy City.
That wind is crazy, brother.
It's disrespectful.
It
don't matter what you got on.
Downtown,
it's cutting through it.
You in the wrong between the wrong buildings, and it's just a tunnel of wind. It's already windy, and then them buildings down there, which I love the infrastructure. The buildings,
it's beautiful.
It's beautiful. I did the boat tour with the family, dog. Just dope experience. But that wind is super disrespectful.
Yeah,
for sure. What y'all think about the shifted off of where we going vacations and whatever? Right now, K-Dot owning the airways, man. Kendrick Lamar dropped the new album, GNX. I know I seen Nova put on Facebook that it was a bad album. I'm like, bro, I don't know what are you listening to.
Here we go.
Bro, what you thought about the album?
I love the album. I mean, I think it's Kendrick's first West Coast album. I got like 3 songs into it. I hit all of the West Coast homies, you know. I'm like, y'all gonna burn this up. Just because the vibe of the album is the closest to true to the coast or whatever. So you taking if YG had lyrics, that's what this would be, because like the beat selection, all of that, you know what I mean? They gonna tear that up. So
very refined album.
Yeah, I think it's a solid project. If you kind of like if you're a Kendrick fan, this ain't the deep, thought provoking, over lyricism that you're gonna get. But if you just like the novice listener and you from the West Coast,
he said that in the intro too.
Yeah, this for you. You know what I mean? Yeah. He gonna. There's enough mustard production and just up tempo beats throughout that's just gonna keep you going. So I see the album doing numbers. I see very similar Not Like Us vibes. Anytime it come on, it's gonna generate a reaction. He up right now. He done had a year for sure.
Yeah.
What's your beef with it, Nova? Holla at me.
I just thought like it sounded more like a mixtape to me than an album. Like Brody alluded to, if you are a real Kendrick fan, it kind of caught me off guard. You know what I'm saying? Like when I plugged in, I was like, oh, man, this like I thought I literally stopped. I was like, man, am I listening to like one of these LA cats? Because I'm like, this ain't Kendrick, bro. Like, but Kendrick, he's spitting some stuff. For me, it ain't got much replay value outside of like a couple songs. Like I like the TV off. I like TV off. I like Squabble Up.
And that's the Cali sound. Like that's the
hard
post. Yeah,
that's the hard.
What I think is dope about TV Off is I think it's a blend between Cali and a little New Orleans. I think that one is really geared towards that Super Bowl performance. When you listen to the hook and you listen to there's some New Orleans bounce in that beat a little bit. I know we can't play it on here, but
it's got a beat change. That's crazy too.
Yes, It's set up for the Super Bowl.
Yeah, so it's whatever, man. Like unexpectedly dropped it on us, but I've listened to it about 5 times, and I'm like, maybe this one of these things I might have to sit down and appreciate later, maybe. But right now, 4.5.
Brace the rudders! Raise the sails! Raise the sails!
Captain, an unidentified ship is approaching. Over.
Roger. Wait, is that An enterprise sales solution?
Reach sales professionals, not professional sailors. With LinkedIn ads, you can target the right people by industry, job title, and more. We'll even give you a $100 credit on your next campaign. Get started today at linkedin.com/results. Terms and conditions apply.
This is Paige DeSorbo, the co-host of Giggly Squad. I have exciting news. McDonald's has all new McCrispy strips. It's chicken made for dipping. Tender, juicy white meat chicken with a golden brown, peppery breading. It's chicken so good it deserves its own sauce. The creamy chili McCrispy strip dip, a sauce that's creamy, savory, and sweet with a little heat. But it works with any of our sauces. I'm personally a barbecue sauce girl. Even sometimes I like ketchup. I'm just like basic sometimes. But I also need it in addition to any new sauces I'm trying. With a new creamy chili McCrispy strip dip, it's chicken made for dipping, only at McDonald's.
4.5 out of 10?
Yeah, 4.5 out of 10.
Oh, wow. That's disrespectful. That's disrespectful.
So Nova right for Pitchfork, because Pitchfork gave him like a 6.6, and I'm like, that's insane. They ranked Ice Spice album higher than
Yeah, that's trash.
Yes, you are.
That's trash.
Yes, you are. Nah, I think like overall, I love the album. I'm gonna be real with you, bro. It's probably like 2 suspect tracks, and I don't even think those suspect. I just think I could get why the average fan will probably think they're suspect. And that'll probably be GNX and probably Peekaboo. GNX and probably Peekaboo. Other than that, and I like those 2 tracks. I like his artists that he featured on those tracks. I like the SZA album with Gloria, and these are the Luther sample was absolutely crazy.
I like that sample, that Luther sample.
The Heart Part 6.
Heart Part 6 was absolutely beautiful. Bro, like, listen. The lyrics, bro. And not just a sample, like what he's kicking. Like he's talking about his pen. The whole time he's talking about his girlfriend. You find out at the end that it's really his pen. It's the rap games, his lyrics, like all of that, bro. I just thought it was just crazy poetic articism. Reincarnated, the whole Pac flip, I think is absolutely crazy. My favorite song on the album is Man at the Garden. I deserve it all. Like he talking that shit on this album, bro. The intro came out with just blazing fire, bro. Like him throwing shots at Snoop, Lil Wayne. Wayne's probably, they saying Wayne's rumored to be.
Do you think that's a shot?
No, I didn't think it was a shot. I don't know why Wayne took it as a shot. I think it was just what it was. Like he's saying that like Wayne was disappointed he didn't get the Super Bowl and that Kendrick did. He just said what was what. Even with the Snoop thing, I don't think it was shots. And Snoop didn't respond like it was a shot. But I just think he's calling everything plain a little bit, like what it is. When he said only Nas was the only person that hit me up and congratulated me on this album, that's just what it was. Yeah, you know. But overall, I thought the album, bro, like I would go 4.5 mics. Like if I was doing my old Source vibes out of 5, I would go 4.5. I thought the production was definitely, like you said, out of Kendrick's normal thing. Like he normally don't go for a West Coast sound. He just try to make dope music and he try to just like be super lyrical, which I think he did on this album. But I thought he read the room after the whole beef with Drake and that whole West Coast sound, how it took off. I think he's trying to bring the entire West back, get that sound more universal. Now, I get why a lot of the ears that are saying they don't like it, the average music ear is regional. Like Southerners love Southern rap. East Coast music, they love East Coast. West Coast people love West Coast. I try to just listen to everything and be more of a universal ear. So the moment I heard Squabble, some people were like, oh, Squabble's overrated. I'm like, bro, that shit is crazy to me, bro. I'm listening, I'm like, bro, I know that's going crazy on the West Coast. Bro. That
like
shit sounds crazy.
I can see it. This all you go see.
Yes.
Squabble up. Squabble up.
And even the track, Mustard.
That's what I'm saying.
Bro, come on.
I think he just gave the people what they want. Like, you know what I mean? Like for a group of people, for a group of people that's that support you, that love what you do. And I think all artists kind of got that, like, you know, they're tied to, like you said, the local region. And kind of just, okay, You know what I mean? Like this ain't normally what I do. This ain't a measure of where, my typical artistry probably would be. But here go like 4 songs that's gonna appeal to a demographic. And if that demographic is gonna support it, then that's gonna be enough. Cause all of Cali is going I would probably say
they eating it up right now because
yeah,
he's on fire.
Cali,
Yeah.
He's on
Portland,
fire. So
Oregon, Washington, like he's uniting all of them because it's a sound divided if you're in like Cali because Bay Area music versus
for sure
Southern California music is
it's
different.
big Bay vibes in this too.
Yeah, it is, and that's what I'm saying. So he uniting all of them under kind of one sound. Like this is what we do, and they all tearing it up, eating it up.
100%.
Yeah. Just respect to him, man, for tapping into that sound because it's a unique sound and I like it. I like it because I'm out here. And you're right about that ear because I could play it for my homeboy and he will tell anytime I play them any LA artist, he tell me, man, turn that off, bro. Yeah. He tell me turn it off. And the thing, like, the Bay got a unique sound. Southern California got a unique sound.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of the artists don't get along because of gang affiliations. The Bay is just cool. The Bay is just about money. They players, they about their bread. You know what I'm saying? So they'll get along easy. You'll see a lot of those guys get along. LA, man, it's tough for them boys to get on because a lot of their music is hood centric. So it's really you can't enjoy it because of the hood stuff. So. Yeah.
As a New Orleans or Louisiana guy, like how you feel about Wayne? They say Wayne recorded a potential diss record at him. I think it's absolutely crazy. I think anybody trying to go at K-Dot right now has got to be on a suicide mission. But
K-Dot can drop an album of air and people will be like, it's fire. That's how he got the game on lock.
No, I think it's mixed. I think some people, he has his haters as well. I think all artists do. Like there are some people saying that it's like you that don't like the project, saying the project's okay, it's overhyped. So I think it's a mixed bag of it, but I just think he's just ready to drop regardless. And I think most artists aren't. You know what I'm saying? Like there's rumors that he's gonna drop another project in like February, March. You know what I'm saying? Like he's on a crazy tear right now.
And these might have been throw-off songs, like all together. Like these ain't even really again for a person who that this ain't really even his bag like that. Like the whole project might have just been something to get off, and you never know. A lot of times, like the behind the scenes, like last album on a contract, last album on a
distribution. He's fresh on a new one.
Yeah, so
his album,
his PG Lane thing going on or whatever. But the inner workings be stuff like that. Like this, this is some songs that were still tied to this or whatever, and he just dropping them off. Yeah. So
what I thought was as you say that, right? I was thinking to listen to the project, even when like I'm randomly chilling. They said he dropped the album. I'm on Twitter. I'm like, oh shit, he dropped the album. I go look for it, and I'm expecting like I see 12 tracks. I was wondering why he didn't throw all the diss tracks on it, because usually when a project drop, after you drop that many singles, they add those on to the project. So I thought it was very unique that he didn't add those 3 or 4 singles from the Drake beef to this project.
Euphoria,
right? None of that. I thought that was
none of that.
I thought that was a little strange.
Yeah.
It's
interesting. But I hope I see a very similar situation with Wayne as the J. Cole situation, and it's like I hope social media don't press this man into being emotional and responding. Cause one, I ain't never. I think it's a terrible.
I don't think he's gonna respond.
I think it's a terrible move. And then 2, it's like, bro, we don't want to see you go out like that. Like, just be Wayne, man. Be the Wayne that we know, love, remember. Because it's like you
ain't never won a battle. Wayne ain't never won a rap battle.
Yeah.
I've never seen
and he's just not that person no more. Like I think a lot of times we be wanting 06
Wayne. He can still rap, but he's just not a battle rapper. Bro, the way he's done lately on the Corday.
Speaking of,
he's kicking some shit right now.
Go and get your money.
I mean, it is. I'm not taking away legacy. You know what I'm saying? Diehard Lil Wayne fan. But it's not the same as, Dedication 1, 2, No Ceilings. Like you know, that was
Y'all naming mixtape. So like he thrives in like no subject matter, just kicking bars, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when he's in that format, like I seen him on Corday on features. He tapped in, I think, with Benny the Butcher on some stuff, bro. And he just go crazy. He's still in shape. He can still rap. I just think he can't battle rap and what the mode that's all K Dot do. Like K Dot is in that zone of battle rap destroying guys, and that's just not Wayne's bag. So I think he should just vibe and stay out of that. And plus, this guy could potentially have in his arsenal the Not Like Us and whatever Wayne reply at the New Orleans Super Bowl. He just got a chessboard set up to win.
Mm-hmm.
What are you going to tell a guy that just got the New Orleans Super Bowl? Like, you can't really diss him in a very
who don't care.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't no allegiance or loyalty to that. It's not like, it's industry. You know what I'm saying? We just, who don't care? Yeah. Who will use that platform and go totally off script.
I feel like if Lil Wayne gonna respond, he should just do what Wayne does. Hijack his beat and just rap over his beat. Just freestyle over his beat.
That would be dope.
Flick the lighter.
You can't put it on streaming services like that though. You
can put it on, you could drop it on YouTube. It don't matter. Just flick the lighter. Flick the lighter and let it ride, bro. And
take all his diss tracks or whatever and just a 5-track EP.
Hey, and you could bring back, man. My
man's dropping new Mustard beats and you still using his old stuff. You're gonna get chewed up by the machine. You're gonna get chewed up.
I think I want to see somebody go at Benny the Butcher. I want to see that. That boy Benny be spitting, bro.
That's your favorite out the group?
Out the group, yeah. Because his delivery and his voice, I like Conway.
No, you know, froze. I can hear
froze. You know, froze. You sipping? Nah, Conway Gucci, man. I like Conway. I like them all for their different things, but Benny definitely is my favorite, bro.
Westside Gun, my favorite out there.
You think
on all of Griselda?
Mm-hmm.
My favorite on Griselda on the whole label is right now Bodie James, bro.
He just dropped a project too.
Yeah, he was
nasty.
That Kendrick dropped or whatever on an official release, and then got overshadowed.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so nasty, bro. I don't know what the hell going on in my can right now.
Yeah, it's just something like I just like Benny, his flow and delivery on it, bro.
Benji.
What you coming, Nick? You back?
Yeah, you back, son.
I switched cameras. I got off the Osmo.
Oh no, Osmo said it ain't so. Said it ain't so, Osmo.
But definitely that would be entertaining, man. Freddie Gibbs climbed up that tree and it didn't end well for Freddie.
Freddie album is fire though.
Oh no, his album is fire. Dropped. Oh, his last, Benny. I mean, Brody James, his project. Bodie James. Sorry, Bodie James. His project is tight. Freddie Gibbs, and it was somebody else that dropped.
Corday. Let's do something. That's tough.
I didn't hear Corday album. I gotta check it.
So the features that you're talking about with Wayne is from his album. He got two
from
of
that
them
album right there. Okay. I gotta check that project then.
Yeah, it's tough. It's a polished kind of grown up Corday, man.
Yeah, he dropped the bag on us Naomi Osaka, boy. He supposed to keep that.
Yeah, he talked about that. Just talking about kind of like just maturing. It's a, when all the other garbage is out there, like, you know what I'm saying, in a world full of whatever, it's like be a Corday. Like he got a little sound, and he messed a lot of Anderson Pac production and beats and stuff like that. So yeah, it's solid.
Okay. I gotta check that out tomorrow. I haven't checked that project out. I was so engulfed in the Kendrick project, I ain't realized Bodie dropping to, I got a friend of mine, we both big Bodie fans, so he hit me up. Bro, I think Bodie top, I'm gonna give 7, 8, bro, like just rapping, period. it's so effortless, bruh. And I think every time it depends on the producers he linked with, dog. But I think he make flawless albums. I'm not into deep street shit, but the Griselda guys who get me with the street stuff because they tell it in such a story way, right? Where it turns into, like we was talking about these TV series, it turns into that type of art where they're telling stories and they're painting pictures a little bit differently. But I think Bodie James, pure rapping, there can't be 7 or 8 guys better than him right now just rapping, bro. He make it look easy, dog.
Yeah, he does, man. We was jamming on that the other day. I was listening to that.
Oh yeah,
James. Yeah.
That boy cold.
Boom, 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 boom.
Where we at with it? Once you hear that, it's on, man.
Yeah, that's my little. I'm repeating just that part alone. He ain't got to say nothing else after that.
Yeah.
2,000 round drum.
Yeah.
Like this man crazy.
Nah, right with it. Old school, because we from that 90s hip hop era. So they fit that mold in this new era of a lot of fluff. Those guys are still cut from that cloth of just, setting up their bars, double entendres, like the nostalgic samples and beats. It's super 90s hip hop.
Yeah.
I rock with it. Let's get into it, man. What's your boy Trump doing, bro? I seen he had Zuckerberg down here at the Mar-a-Lago. Every time them boys, one thing, Trump back in office, Trump back in his vibe, it's like when the dope boys in the city back out of jail, right? Like, the city just be a little different. So he a Palm Beach guy. Yeah, he a Palm Beach guy. So the city moving a little different. We was about to go to the beach and do some morning meditation. The wife said, do you know if you're going to be able to get on the island tomorrow morning? Because Trump back down here. I'm like, oh, shit, Nino Brown back home, baby.
Well, the big boss, the biggest boss of them all is back in business, man. That boy got...
He back.
He trafficking, man. The streets is back, man. He trafficking.
What he had Zuckerberg down here doing? What's going on?
Who knows, man? Probably going to do something with Meta. Probably hack into China or something.
He's talking about locking Zuckerberg up for a little minute. I think Zuckerberg trying to save face down here.
They got to come kiss the ring. They got to come kiss the ring, man. Can you imagine, bro? You talked all that stuff about somebody, and now you got to go kiss that ring. It's some people that really thought they was about to put that boy in jail, man.
They just don't know how America works. They thought they was going to put Trump in jail.
You know how that get when something like that happened and everybody become an expert. Boys ain't never had no experience in nothing, and now all of a sudden everybody's just a subject matter expert on this one thing. Like, they done hopped on the internet. You're a felon and you're this and impeached. Like,
no.
You never had an understanding of that topic or whatever. Now all of a sudden you just have this cerebral moment that it's like you had an ultimate clarity on how these things work.
It's just been a bad time for American politics, bro. We're really in a bad space with politics as a whole, man.
I don't think so, man. I think it's how they frame it. I don't think we are in a bad space. I think it's great times of a different perspective, and it could go south. It could not work what he's trying to do, but revolutionary things are things that aren't normal, right? Mm-hmm. You got to do things outside of the box for them to be revolutionary. And I think to have Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, even the RFKs and just these people that have progressive thoughts and business minded that aren't normal politicians operating in the White House, to me is very interesting to see how it plays out. To start getting business people involved in politics where it's not politics and the politics is usual, and the games being played. That whole efficiency of money department that Elon's supposed to be running, I think that's just a breath of fresh air. We'll see how it all plays out because they all also got to execute this whole regime. But I think the way they're setting it up, I think they're framing it, and I'm not enthusiastic about everybody he's hiring into this whole regime. Like Dr. Oz sound crazy to me. You feel me? I'm like, Dr. Oz. Like, now they got Dr. Phil homeboy to come up here.
That boy was sitting up there watching TV and said, him. He had a whole TV lineup, his cable TV. I'm
interested to see how it plays out. We've known these old politicians and the way they run things, and Like we spend the most money in education, but it's not equating to us having one of the top educations in the world. Like the Pentagon can't account for certain bread and billions of dollars just they can't account for. Like, I think like the deficit that we're in politics, we need something different, something fresh, something new. I'm just open-minded to see how it all plays out. And I'm going to call it a spade as it plays out. So if Trump starts shitting the bed and everything ain't working out, you just call it how it is, man. There's too many people picking sides. You're not just wanting the overall best. Just wait it out and see how it plays out for the country, man. People already got their mind made up that it's gonna fail. Like, no, just vibe out, let it cook.
Stacks in the chat, man. Shout out to Stacks. He say McMahon wife.
I didn't see it.
What's Stacks at?
I don't know which chat is this.
I ain't getting none of that shit.
Oh yeah, he say RFK making the country healthy.
Yeah, I'm missing.
Yeah,
I ain't getting all the chat comments, man. Hey, Stacks, appreciate you for pulling up. Happy Thanksgiving, my boy. Yeah, I think RFK is gonna be interesting, man. His approach to have, I seen somebody post RFK with some McDonald's, them eating McDonald's last week and say, oh, this is the guy that's supposed to be ahead of our health. I don't care what he do personally. I don't care what he eats personally, but there's a lot of things in our food and there's a lot of things in our just food culture in America that needs to be cleaned up. Like they poison us with a lot of things. So what he eats on his actual dinner table don't really matter to me. You know, who Trump is friends with, who Trump may sleep with, whatever Trump may do in his personal life don't matter to me. I care about their policies and how they're governing the country. You know, all of these people got wicked ways and things we won't approve of in their personal life, but we're not choosing friends and pastors. We're choosing politicians that need to make the right decisions to put this country on the right trajectory, in my mind. Yeah. But either way, just let it play out. No reason to be negative.
No, you're right. Let's see what it do, man. I hope we got enough stop gaps and some people with hearts to just stop him if he's gonna try to go full Gestapo mode on us, bro. We won't need no Gestapo boys running through these streets. That's for sure. But what you got? What else you got on the dock?
What else we got on here? Jussie Smollett. I want to talk about that. Juicy Smollett.
That boy
They dropped it. They dropped the case. They dropped all the charges. I got to take about this, man. I want black people to be, aware a little bit of like the games that's being played. For them to drop this case, it was a slam dunk case. He was bullshitting. Mm-hmm. All this was fake. All this was fraudulent, and we all seen it plain as day. Everybody know that he was playing games. But I think the government is setting these plays up for race wars, riots, all of that shenanigans. It doesn't make sense for them to drop these charges when it's just a slam dunk that he was blatantly putting theatrics together for what?
Yeah, I don't understand that, man.
Think about how it was set up. It was said that it was doing Black Lives Matters and all of that movement, and it was said that some guys walked up to him and said, "MAGA, bitch."
He said he was in MAGA country
and put a rope around his neck.
Right, put a rope around his neck, attacked him. Just think about if they didn't really like find out this was fake, and something, even if it escalates and he's just beating up bad and somebody attacked him talking about MAGA country. Now you're in a place like Chicago, you're demonstrating, people on the streets. It could turn into something crazy. I do think the government is setting up these type of situations, man, to play on our emotions. Yeah. And the only reason they dropped this is because they in on it. It doesn't make sense, bruh. We all seen this for what it was. I think we need to pay attention. I think there's more cases of this going around the world, of them setting up these situations where there's race-like differences. In street violence or street demonstrations is being ignited to be able to cause discord in our communities, man. I think we need to pay attention because this just doesn't add up. Everything that went down just doesn't add up. He should be in jail. The Africans, I don't know if y'all seen their content. They put out a whole show saying how they was hired to do this whole thing.
Yeah,
and
like
you go look up. It's wild.
The math ain't math. They got all this evidence. They even got the people admitting to him paying them. They got the receipts for the payments, all of it, the staging, the practice, everything. Got them on camera going over there practicing the whole thing. And this dude tried to tell us that this what happened, and they got all this, and then they drop it. Like, who you with over there?
Who you working with, fam? Who, like, this just doesn't make sense.
It don't, and it's just like now he's gonna come and he's gonna dance in people's face. He's gonna try to rub it in, and yeah.
And look at the key marks that they triggered on, like MAGA country. Like they went to the things that trigger black people. A noose, MAGA country. Like none of this makes sense. He played on our top, and
like this dude shouldn't be nowhere around anything. Nobody should even be giving this dude nothing. He should.
So that's what I was about. That's what I was about to ask. Like, what do you think the adverse effect of being cleared? Like, does that set you back up for future Hollywood production? Like, because you know the same thing kind of happened with Jonathan Majors.
Yeah.
The chick dropped all the charges, but it's like Buddy then lost all his roles now. Like, you know what I mean? And
yeah.
What was it all for?
Yeah, I don't know how he bounces back, like, you know, just back into Hollywood. You know, this country does forget fast. So he may, you know, ease his way back into like roles. But I just like people gotta realize like what this country, a lot of this stuff is theater. You know, because if there wasn't a few just people like us that just didn't see that shit as like none of this adds up. Like he still had the noose around his neck. Like people started asking questions and taking it to a different level. If you just take that on surface value, right, and you run with that, like there's gonna be people, black people, mad in the streets saying, "Yo, Trump people." These MAGA people are attacking us, and they're doing these things. And
they was borderline about to do that. They was borderline people. I was saying, bro, let this play out.
Sure.
I was like, this don't even sound right. In Chicago, I was like, it's Polish and Russians in Chicago, and they ain't on that type of vibe. They don't get money. You know what I'm saying?
Started asking questions, and hilarious. Just his breakdown on it all.
It just didn't make sense, man. None of it made sense, and
you rich, like you got money, you wealthy, so you're not gonna be in a neighborhood where it ain't cameras, where it ain't strange people walking down the streets. Gonna probably
hired
be
Africans to do this. That's what's crazy to me. Like, you hired Africans to say MAGA country and swing on you. That's crazy.
And put a
noose around your neck,
bro. And this dude was selling it. Playing it like he was a real victim, bro. That's the sickening part about it, man. That you went to this limp. And why? Like, what was your angle? Were you trying to get us to burn it down?
Bro, yeah, a little bit. And also that's currency a little bit. Like being a victim is currency in America.
And what's sickening is you running around.
Think about that
innocent.
shit. Like
you right.
Being a victim, like it's a social currency. You know, like you can turn it into like being in the algorithm, fame, like, you know, being on certain shows and The View and all these other different platforms. It's all social currency.
Your story.
Yeah.
Of the shocking and alarming night.
Get your Netflix special.
Y'all remember old girl who went missing that one time?
Yes.
He was like
in the car on the side of the road?
Oh, she seen the baby on the side of the road.
Yeah.
Oh man, had the country in turmoil about that girl.
I said, man,
currency. Being a victim is currency.
I tell you, man, I don't buy it, bro. I be the one that be the voice of reason. Wait, this don't pass the smell test.
The smell test.
Just don't pass. It's just like they just had one with the girl. She was a rapper, and they alleged she jumped in the car for $500 to go perform, and she was never.
Oh yeah,
seen.
I seen that one.
And the dude was like, "I just want Juicy back, Juicy Couture. I just want my Juicy Couture back." And I was just like, "This don't even sound right." Because if that's your girl, why are you calling her by a stage name? You know what I'm saying? Why are you sitting on the stairs calling her by a stage name, and what you talking like? if there's somebody you love and was intimate with, you calling them by the name that, you know what I'm saying, that y'all know.
Sade.
You know what I'm saying? And then it just didn't. If you her manager, how she just jumping there? How she booking shows without you?
Does it ever feel like you're a marketing professional just speaking into the void? Well, with LinkedIn ads, you can know you're reaching the right decision makers. You can even target buyers by job title, industry, company, seniority, skills. Wait, did I say job title yet? Get started today and see how you can avoid the void and reach the right buyers with LinkedIn ads. We'll even give you a $100 credit on your next campaign. Get started at linkedin.com/results. Terms and conditions apply.
This is Paige DeSorbo, the co-host of Giggly Squad. I have exciting news. McDonald's has all new McCrispy strips. It's chicken made for dipping. Tender, juicy white meat chicken with a golden brown, peppery breading. It's chicken so good it deserves its own sauce. The creamy chili McCrispy strip dip, a sauce that's creamy, savory, and sweet with a little heat. But it works with any of our sauces. I'm personally a barbecue sauce girl. Even sometimes I like ketchup. I'm just like basic sometimes. But I also need it in addition to any new sauces I'm trying. With a new creamy chili McCrispy strip dip, it's chicken made for dipping, only at McDonald's.
Some dude walk into a bar and tell her, hey, 500, come perform for me at this place.
Type shit. A little bit.
Parking lot.
She got away from him. She was getting away from him. Turned out she don't want nothing to do with him.
What y'all think about the Blue Sky app? I know Nova has sent it into the group chat, Blue Sky app. I'm all apped out. I'm be like, just before we get into it, I don't even have a TikTok just because I feel like I'm all apped out, bro. It's like there's so much just, you know, bandwidth I could give to social media, man. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, I'm just on that because my aunties and my mom on it, birthday reminders. But really two apps I give my attention to is Instagram, Twitter. I don't have a lot of bandwidth for both, but I've seen Gabrielle Unions of the world and Don Lemon, all these people making these posts about leaving Twitter. They've deleted their accounts to head over to Blue Sky, where the skies are bluer. What's up with it?
It's probably another the show on it. That's about it. The show's on it. But I don't know, man. It's probably one of these, like they get so pressed about people's posting and what people are saying on social media, and it's a gift for, like, the right to free speech is a gift and a curse. I'm for it, bro. It doesn't bother me because you got a block button. Block people. You can delete the app, bro, and all of it go away.
Yes.
All of it go away.
People
so they get
sign up for the treatment.
I don't like how people want to censor people, man. If you want to be racist or whatever, bro, be racist. Do you? That's you. That's you, bro. I'm not gonna tell you to shut up about it, man. That's your right. Because when I start screaming about what I want to scream about, bro, I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to be censored. I don't want to be edited, or I hate the way like YouTube is. You can't curse. Can't curse on YouTube. The
algorithm is racist. It ain't even about cursing. They put to the forefront who they want to be to the forefront. Yeah. If people don't think that they put more Caucasian people to the forefront of these algorithms, then they just lost in the sauce. Because it is. The algorithms are just playing out racist. I don't think it's just YouTube. I think it's all of it. It's a pay-to-play system. But yeah, just back to the freedom of the speech thing. I'm with you. I think people should have the ability to say what's on their mind, express themselves, and we as people should create our algorithms toward the things we want to be a part of, and that's totally fine. I don't like when the government or these apps have the control to put who they decide should be in front of the people. That's when I'm just like, nah, because now you're putting too much power in building echo chambers. Let the people, the popularity, let these things grow as the people want to gravitate towards them. Don't police it, because that's when you start policing just revolutionary minds, people that have ideas that are outside the box, that go against the norm. We need those people to go against the grain to keep shit accountable. The whole people accountable, the system's accountable. Like you need fresh ideas, and a lot of the times when the ideas aren't in the norm, they're not going. When they go against the grain, it comes off as brash, disrespectful, or they try to gaslight you. Oh, this person's crazy, or this person no. Like I don't like that vibe of it. So the whole blue sky thing, Trump wins the election. Oh, we're heading over the blue sky because Elon helped him win it. All that's weak minded to me. Like. No, I want to stay right here to see what everybody thinks, man. Get the news fresh, as it comes off Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, gets the news before anybody else in the world gets it. I want to be right there with it. And I'm not scared of anybody else's opinions because if I think your opinion is just disrespectful and degenerate or nasty, I'm just going to block you. Yeah. And if it's dope, even if I don't agree with it, I think you got a dope mind and it's different than mine, I'll let it rock. But policing people, it gets weird, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They get into social engineering at that point.
My thing
is they keep shifting.
They mad at Elon for who he support, but then if I get mad at you for who you support, how like it's stupid. It's just stupid, man. Like I don't get it, bro. People support who they're gonna support, man. Like it is what it is.
But the other regime, Elon had to go support somebody that wanted the free speech to happen with the app. Like I don't think he had a bias on I want to be with Trump because I like Trump. I think it came down to the rules that each party was trying to police the apps with. And even not just the apps, the technology, the AI, it's all chess. All of this shit is business, bro. And I think he aligned his business with what made sense for what he was trying to do. You can't fault a man for that, bro.
Yeah.
Like
I don't like on both sides, man. It's like if you say, "Hey, I voted Republican," whoa, you voted for this, and you stupid. Well, how could you? Because you black. And then you go, "Oh, I voted for Democrat." How could you? It's like, man, y'all are so toxic, bro. Like
I respect it. I respect every man's vote, man. You voted for your best interest, bro. Like
I can ask you why, and let's have an intelligent conversation about why. You know what I'm saying? And then I walk away, respect your views. I don't.
If you want to give me a why, that's cool. But if you don't want to give me a why, you ain't even got to give me your why.
Even if you don't give me a why, you're right. Even if you don't give me a why, but to just dismiss people because of who they voted for is just kind of like oxymoron, man. Like these people running around like the end of the world is coming.
It's not that deep.
It's not that deep, bro.
It's just always like.
Honestly, they've been doing
vote
this.
Vote or die.
They've been doing this. Trump just more vocal about it. They've been doing this.
Yeah, I think we just gotta be, just we talked about it. I think the world is just like everybody's overreacting and being emotional, and you just never can make emotional decisions around things like this. You're not thinking strategically. You're not being open minded to the opportunities. Once you tap into your emotions, you start killing each other for stepping on shoes and. You talk to my old lady crazy. It's just emotional things that usually rile us up. Like the Jesse Smollett thing, if that would have, being able to carry through, you just get people to react off of emotions and not be strategic and make, where the stock market's at, what cryptocurrency's at, where AI is going, where artificial intelligence may lead us to. Being open-minded to that and be strategic, or you could be emotionally just reacting to whatever they throw in front of you. And I think, like, in our nature, they've been just fueling us to move off our emotions since slavery. That's how we've been operating. And
still, still. That's usually the question when you bring it up. Still, you got still mad about that? Like,
yeah. Like people gotta just see it for like everything playing a little bit. This was a landslide election.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't even know why people would they get mad at whoever that chose a different side. This was a landslide. So I think a lot of it's just self-reflection, like what may I haven't seen that most of the country saw. Because she spent the most money. And this is like rare occasions where whoever spends the most money usually wins. She had all the celebrity backing. Like she had most of the power on her end and she lost. And I think that's not by like any chance. It's just I think the American people spoke to where the country's at, where they think it could be at, opportunities, prices of things, like all of that plays a part. And for people to be mad at somebody that's concerned about, even from a degenerate standpoint, like this country's in a wild space, bro. And a lot of the concerns for me was just financially where the country was at, morally where the country was at. It felt like there's a slippage. Like for the last, when they break it down how many years the Democrats have been in charge in the last 20 years, when you look at the slippage in the company, like, yo, like, nah, like these people have been in charge and things have been slipping. With the Republicans not being in charge for most of this. I don't have any party affiliations. I just started seeing just like from a standpoint of morally where I stood and started aligning with certain things, man.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't fault nobody for however they voted, bro. Like you voted for your. I never tried to convince anybody online or in person on who to go vote for. You know, like go study, figure out what's what, make the best decision for you, your family, your future, and I respect it.
Yeah.
But I think it's disrespectful to us as black men, as black culture, to say we supposed to vote for. Nobody's telling a white man that they have to vote any party. Nobody's telling an Asian man or Spanish man they got to vote for a certain party. But a black man is supposed to vote for a certain party because we black. That's, to me, is trying my intelligence. No, I have the mind capacity to take in both sides, information from both sides, and make a decision based on my life from both sides. Not I'm supposed to play color politics and nobody else. That's a bad strategy.
Well,
That's
we
a
was talking
bad
about
strategy.
earlier, no, same thing. Stack say we need to go back to not
Man,
telling
where is
people
Stacks? I'm
who
not seeing Stacks comments, man.
No, I think we should. I'm not saying.
telling who you voting for.
Nah, I disagree with that too. Like, I think that's a way of also controlling the people, right? It's a way of shielding and hiding information, right? If we all don't want to say because we think we're gonna publicly get, bro, what is CNN? What is Fox? What is all these outlets? These are people publicly saying who the hell they voting for. But all of a sudden in our private lives, we should be quiet about the information that we have for a particular party. I don't think you should go out of your way to try to convince somebody who to vote for, but the sharing of information, the sharing of ideas of why am I possibly voting for this person, like I think that should be openly fine. I'm not going to have that conversation with everybody because everybody's not built to have that conversation. I'm not built to have that conversation with everybody.
Yeah.
I want to be able to have that conversation with brothers that can, okay, we think differently, we may vote differently, but we had a productive conversation and we all still gonna be cool. We still can do business together. Everything is still kosher. You feel me? But the people that hear it and say, oh, you're a coon, that's who I don't want to have these voting conversations with. That low level person,
because you can't talk logic with them, man. Like they're not gonna listen to logic and reason. They just going off emotions, man. And it's like it's so hard to talk to people when they have made their mind up and they're not. They won't just apply logic, bro. It's just kind of annoying.
Or just understand that everybody has something to offer. Like,
correct.
You know, there can be. You know, I don't have to put something else down to like another thing.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And everybody, you know, the whole just emotional like intelligence of it all. Like just being able to understand it. Like maybe I don't like these two things, but that one thing, that sounds like a solid plan. Yeah. And that's okay. You know what I mean? I gotta hate you, you know what I mean? I don't gotta degrade you, demean you, you know what I'm saying? Be condescending when even trying to explain it to you or whatever. It's just being able to talk through that people have different, you know, views of opinion with everything, not just politics.
Right.
So
yeah, I think like religion, politics, like all of that stuff, I think it's fair game to the right. You just gotta be of the same tribe and same like emotional intelligence level to have those conversations. But like same thing, I'm down to talk religion with absolutely anybody about any religion because I'm not gonna be offended because you got a different opinion than me. Like it's not gonna. You got to check yourself. The moment you get mad because somebody thinks differently than you, you got to up your emotional intelligence because you shouldn't be mad because somebody has a different opinion.
It's all true.
Very true, bro. Very true, man. And that's tolerance has failed us.
Yeah. I used to be there. I used to be there. Like people think differently than you, and you get offended, and I look back at myself and I cringe at those days when I was that guy. It's like, bro, like you should have been a little bit more sharper than that, bro. Like you shouldn't be mad because that like he has a different outlook and perspective than you. Find the words, try to find a level of conversation to pull more out of them or why they think that way. But being mad and policing, I'm gonna say policing, weaponizing words of coon or sellout, like that's the weak. Those are the people I don't want to have a conversation with. But we black, bro. You know what I'm saying? We diverse. We just diverse and just as intelligent as every other species, if not more, right? And we should be able to hear both sides and make conscious decisions about who we want to lead this country, or any other capacity, just leadership in general. We should be able to have a more diverse perspective. I was just offended by a lot of the ways that our culture was approached throughout the election. Like the twerking and dancing. I don't care what nobody else do. Don't approach my culture with that type of nonsense, bro, because you're not appeasing me. You know what I'm saying? Like, even some of the brothers that was going out there calling people coon, like D.L. Hughley's of the world. I'm like, bro, you tap dance for a living. Don't come tell me that I'm some coon because I think differently than you, bro. I just thought I was just super disrespected by a lot of people from our culture. And I think we just got to evolve past that, bro. For us to really grow, we got to evolve past putting each other in boxes. They already put us in the box. Why are we putting each other in the box?
This is true. This is very true. Box on boxes.
we can't duck the boxes.
Yeah.
You get this one selection. You can't think outside of that.
I can't stand it. I love a brother that think different than me. Now you challenging me. You challenging my intellect. Like you making me go work. I appreciate that.
You always need a fresh set of eyes on just perspective.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing with engaging in other people in these type of conversations or whatever. Like I may not see it how you see it from lack of experience. I only know what I know. Or what you choose to read up on or whatever the case may be. But if experience haven't taught you a situation, how else would you know it without going through it or engaging with somebody who's been through it? And again, this metric applies to everything in life. You know what I mean? You want to get to the top. Why are we talking to the bottoms? We need to be having more conversations with the tops.
Top.
That's right. Like that's nobody's trying to listen to people who every idea, that sound crazy, man. I don't know if you could do that, blah blah. Like I need to talk to somebody who's like, this could work if you do, or you might need to tweak this and figure out how to get to a yes rather than just come out the gate with a no. Yeah.
Here's my thing too. This is what like really like peeves me, because I'm conscious enough to know that both sides are racist. So as a black man, I ain't even talking about what they selling me and what they trying to tell me in the political world. But as another black man, when you start telling me that Trump is racist, right? Now I'm offended, bro. I'm just like, bro, like, what are you talking about? This whole system is racist. So that whole ideology of one side or anything being racist, let's throw that out, because the whole shit is racist. This whole thing is designed to pin us down to the ground and oppress us. Mm-hmm. The entire system, the government, it did the same thing to Malcolm. It did the same thing to Martin. It did the same thing to the Black Panther Party. It did the same thing to Frederick Douglass. We go on and on and on. This thing is built and designed to oppress black people and to keep us in a certain position. So now let's take the emotions of any side being racist out of it, because the entire thing is racist. So let's get to the bones of business, strategy. What makes sense for us? How can we turn our vote into leverage? How can we turn to and that's what this did to more anything this year. This election it opened the Democrat eyes. If they don't open their eyes, then they just lost cause. But it turned their eyes and their perspective to, we need to approach these people with a more strategic way to ensure they vote. What do we bring these people to ensure they vote? Because it's important for them to get their vote for us to win. And now we got to have things that we're asking for. No, I'm like, I don't care about Trump being racist. No, what are you gonna do about my schools? What you gonna do about my neighborhoods, our hospitals, how black women get treated in hospitals, like the education system? What are you gonna do in those categories for black people to get our vote? And we turn that into a strategy. Don't come to me about no racism. The whole system is racist. So let's flip it upside down and what you could do for my people. And that's what it's supposed to be. Don't play on my emotions.
What I said earlier.
I love weed.
We told you colored that we was gonna give you weed. We was
gonna
gonna
give you the
legalize
loud. We was gonna give you the loud pack.
Even if you gave it to in a timely fashion, you flung it to me at the end.
No, here's the thing.
You just here's some weed, my boy. There you go.
Here's the thing. They been had the loud pack. Congress been approved the loud pack. Right when Biden was taking office, Congress approved the loud pack. I don't know if y'all remember if you was on Robinhood, if you was trading, the weed stock shot up because they approved the legislature. Congress approved it, and they thought that with Biden coming in, that they was going to be able to pass it. And it just sat in it died. Congress approved it. It died at the Senate. They ain't even bring it to vote in the Senate. It's just been sitting there, bro. It's just been sitting there, and then you gonna come, we'll give you weed if you vote for us. Bro, you have 4 years.
It was even in that policy. It was not a lot of assurance of black people being power players in the weed industry. You know, it was just surface level things. It wasn't no preparation to have that bill ready for it to be even passed. It was just surface level things, man. And I'm not mad if they got it prepared right. You know, for us to get in such an industry like that, there's a lot of brothers that's locked up, but it just wasn't prepared. They had no real plan for brothers and. And they say, what do the Republicans have? I could get into that, but the real thing is, like, no, we've been loyal to, as a culture, as a race of people, we've been very loyal to the Democratic Party that have never brought us anything substantial, and that's just the truth of it all. That destroyed families. Like that ain't even welfare didn't help black people. It destroyed black families. Like nothing they've given us. I'm gonna tell them. No welfare, government aid helped destroy the black family. That's the new black man is the government system. Get the man out of the home. We can help you out, ladies. And slowly the government
everything.
Yeah, that became the black man is the government. Like you get the man out of the home and we can take care of everything. Put him in prison. Like nah. Like we've been loyal to this whole party and we've gotten back rubbish. Straight up
rubbish.
Straight up rubbish.
Facts, man.
Where's the no, we are due reparations. And I'm not people act like they too good to talk about. We are due reparations.
Still,
like getting y'all back, figure it out. I don't want to hear about they ain't never gonna give us reparations. Man,
I want my land in Montana, bro. Give me my 40 acres in Montana, bro.
Well, I tell you what, if you want my vote, you better figure it out. You keep telling me what I ain't gonna get. Well, what you ain't gonna get if I don't get it is a vote. It's called leverage. It's business. You feel me? Even think about when Ice Cube say he wanted to go talk to Trump, everybody turned on Cube. Oh, what are you going to talk to Trump for?
You gotta go negotiate with the people, man. Like you got to.
They think conversation.
Why would I just go talk to one side? I need to talk to both sides. See what they're offering. Who gonna give you what?
Yes.
And that's what the Democrats banking on, that you don't go talk to them so they could just tell you no and you take no.
Well, y'all going to talk to him? He racist. You going to talk to him? He racist. Why would you talk to him? He racist.
It's crazy how Trump became racist when he ran for office.
They are racist. Go look at the bills that Biden put into play. Like, look how many brothers he locked up. He's on wax saying some crazy thing about black folks, bro. Like,
don't want to bust him. Don't want to bust him.
Come on. Both sides are racist. Y'all cannot move my emotions. I don't care about that. I made up my mind that both sides are racist. Now let's get to the bones of things. There's nothing you can tell me to get my emotions riled up to go grab a picket sign, to riot, to demonstrate, any of that. Business. How does it affect the family and the community? Business is business. What else we got on here? I don't want to get too deep in politics, man. We already deep.
I'm about to go
eat. Deep. We deep. No, I love it. Like, people don't like to talk it because, like, real conversations make people uncomfortable, dog. And you never get nothing done without real conversations, bro. We got it made easy with, the the battle and the evils and this government we facing is not the same one our ancestors faced. Like, we got it made a little bit. We got these platforms. We got ways to communicate, ways to demonstrate, ways to, work with each other that they didn't have. And I think we squandered that away in fear, being scared, worrying about things that don't even need to be worried about. And you can never do anything great if you're scared. If you're a basketball player, you scared on the court, you ain't finna do nothing great. Kobe wasn't scared of anything, bro. And it's all this stuff is the same. Ball is life. If you scared in life and you wake up scared and you worried about what another man could do to you, you already lost. You soft. Get off the court.
I'm going to air it out. I'm going to air it out, cuz. I'm going to air it out. Man.
First quarter.
But what you think about the whole peace treaty before we get out politics with
you got
Israel and Hezbollah? So Israel and Hezbollah, they agreed to a ceasefire, a permanent ceasefire. It's going to be implemented over 60 days before it becomes permanent. So Israel's going to remove themselves out of Lebanon, and the Lebanon army is going to take over in phases back in the territory that Israel captured, and Hezbollah has agreed to the ceasefire. So that's a win because Hezbollah was a strong supporter of Hamas. So hopefully the dominoes fall and they get the peace. It's crazy how all of a sudden they want everybody. They like, man, we got to wrap this up by January 20th, bro. we got to wrap this up before old boy get in the office, dog. Had this wrapped up, dog.
Get the tweaking.
Yeah, and they wanted to make adamant that Trump had no hand in this negotiation. That's what the Biden administration was saying, that Trump had no hands in this negotiation. So it's a good thing. They stopped killing each other.
Here's what I wanted to ask you. So the Biden, he declared, or he allowed, I think, Ukraine to use certain missiles. Like, what's up with that? The missile usage. There's a lot of people just, yeah. What's up with that?
He wanted the boys to use the long range missiles to go into to shoot rockets into Russia, to strike targets deep into Russia. That's a problem in itself, because now you're agitating them on more.
On the way out. Yeah, he on his way out. He pissing people off.
Yeah, that boy said, let me shake the hornet's nest before I go to the grave. How long you think he gonna live once he retire? Once he leaves office?
Yeah, you want me to put a death date on the man? That's crazy. I don't want to do that for him. I get about 60 days.
You get out here talking this wild shit, we gonna have to come see about you.
Right. No, I think that man on his last leg, bro. He gonna be relieved though, bro. But I also think he should be making those kind of decisions on his way out. I think like the last 90 days before you get out of office, there need to be certain rules and certain things. You can't strike a war. There's warmonger vibes going on right now. I don't need a World War III to kick off anytime soon, but we'll see how it all plays out, man. That's just my overall take.
Shoot, I gotta go eat, brother. Oh yeah.
Same here, brother. Same. Hey, happy Thanksgiving. We'll tap in with everybody next week. It's the Coach Uncut Podcast. Brody, appreciate you for pulling up, my boy.
Happy Thanksgiving, my guy.
Already.
McCrispy strips are now at McDonald's. Tender, juicy, and its own sauce. Would you look at that? Well, you can't see it, but trust me, it looks delicious. New McCrispy strips, now at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Ever wonder what your lashes are destined for? The cards have spoken. Maybelline New York Mascara does it all. Whether you crave fully fan lashes with Lash Sensational, big, bold volume from the Colossal, a dramatic lift with Falsies Lash Lift, or natural-looking volume from Great Lash, your perfect lash future awaits. Manifest your best mascara today. Shop Maybelline New York and discover your lash destiny. Shop now at Walmart.
This podcast is brought to you by Aura. By the time you hear about a data breach, your information has already been exposed for months. On average, companies take 277 days to report a breach. That's 9 months where hackers have access to your personal data. That's why we're thrilled to partner with Aura. Aura is an all-in-one digital safety solution that monitors the dark web for your phone number, email, and social security number, sending real-time alerts if your info is found. It also includes a VPN, password manager, and data broker removal to help keep you safe. For a limited time, Aura is offering a 14-day free trial plus a dark web scan to check if your personal information has been leaked, all for free at aura.com/safety. That's aura.com/safety to sign up and protect your loved ones. That's AURA.com/safety. Terms apply. Check the site for details.